Welcome back to A Minute with Chelsea in the Hobbit Hikers adventure in Yellowstone. This is technically our second full day of adventuring, but I had a little chit chat with Phil the night before, and I was like, hey Phil, I know that on day 2 we're supposed to hike a big hike, my favorite hike actually, to the Grand Canyon Rim Tour. And it's an 80% chance of rain, and I do not want to hike in the rain again. And I don't want to miss all the beautiful views of the Grand Canyon, of Yellowstone, not the real Grand Canyon. And I said, so how about instead we go to town today, and we wake up late and we sleep and we go to lunch in town and have beer and burgers and we do souvenir shopping. And then the next day, the third full day, we go do the cool hike. And he was like, but we're supposed to hike Mount Washburn that day. And I was like, nobody wants to do that one. And he was like, okay, you just made the job super easy. And I was like, you're welcome. So for breakfast, we kind of had a slow morning and we all tried Vegemite, and it doesn't taste like anything but salt. It kind of tastes like if you were to eat a beef bouillon cube. I wanted to like it more, and yes, we toasted the bread, yes, we added butter, we did a very, very thin layer, and it wasn't a bad flavor, it was just too salty to stand. Like, I just felt like I was eating a big bowl of salt. I had oatmeal for breakfast, everyone else had like cute little fruit and yogurt and toast, and we had huckleberry jam on our toast. Compliments of Phil, thank you for bringing us huckleberry jam. And it was nice to have like a slow morning and a nice morning without like rain. I went to wash my dishes in the bathroom. Well, not in the bathroom, there's like a dishwashing sink outside. And the people who wanted to sleep in got to sleep in, and the bus was leaving at 11 o'clock, which was a pretty late morning for us. We were actually really pumped about it. So we went to town and we all stopped in to get iced coffee or look at books. Some of us went to the bar immediately. I went to get coffee. These were some bison cookies and some huckleberry cookies. The cookies are not made of bison, obviously. They're just shaped like bison. That's gross. And then it was time to look around. I already bought all of my souvenirs when I was at Jackson because I didn't want to do it in Yellowstone, like my hoodies and stuff, but I did get some patches because I'm working on my poncho. They also had a big crystal shop, but I am very, very picky about crystals, so I didn't buy any. Look at this cute patch. I love all my patches. This bear had a hook for a hand. These puppets have Shelby as a hand. But everybody just got to kind of be on their own. So if you wanted to sit in a bookshop and read a book, you could do that. If you wanted to have iced coffee in the sun, you could do that. And I texted everyone and said, if you want to do Zoltar, which we did last 2 years ago, we all got our fortunes read, then meet me here at 12:30 or whatever time. And then we're going to eat lunch next door. So we all got our fortunes. It was so hard to pull that thing out of the machine. Mine told me that I pretty much need to slow down and try to be present, which is something I struggle with every day. Everyone's was pretty normal. There were a couple that were just off the damn wall, like, what the hell? I don't remember what Jess's said, but obviously she was like, absolutely not, be quiet. Poor Katie, she could not get that thing to come out. It was so hard to pull. I still have my fortune from 2 years ago, and I put this new one with it when I got home because it's so cute and special to me. We all read our fortunes out loud, but then we got interrupted by this dude. I don't remember his name either, and I don't care. I just love him. He has a meatball for a head. Oh, catfish head. And then we resumed our fortune telling because everybody wanted to do it. It only costs $1 and it's really fun. And it's kind of like, what order are we going to go in? Who knows what you're going to get? I don't even remember why Annalise is laughing so hard, but I know why Jennifer is, because hers said, you are surrounded by turkeys and you need to get rid of all those people and only fly with the eagles. And we were like, how dare them call us turkeys? Haley's was very emotional. It was actually very, very nice to read, and she actually cried, and I was like, don't cry, but I understand because it would have made me cry too. Then we went to eat at Bullwinkle's. We ate here 2 years ago as well, and we were like, why not? We remember it was really good. Let's go. And also it's warm inside, and they have really good cocktails. I did not order a cocktail, but I did order fried green tomatoes for the table because everybody was so damn hungry. And we also ordered like 3 orders of cheese curds because it sounded really delicious, and they were. And then I was like, look at my hair. What the hell's going on with my hair? Those are the cheese curds. They come with a huckleberry dipping sauce, which is really, really good. My favorite thing we got was the spinach artichoke dip. Those are my fried green tomatoes, and then that's the spinach artichoke dip. It was so good. The coolest thing that happened while we were here is that the server, her name is also Katie, she sat down with us and talked to us for the longest time. She actually joined our Hobbit Hikers Facebook group. She told us all of her story about her shitty ex-boyfriend, and she was like, I just want a friend group. And I was like, girl, you found it. There she is. She's behind Shelby. Hi, Katie, if you're watching this. It was so great to meet you. I'm so glad you're part of our group now. I ordered a bison burger for lunch, and then I had to do some stretching because my body, like I said, it's just kind of failing on me right now, and I'm really, really fucking sad about it. I remember when I did all this stuff 2 years ago, my body wasn't this bad. It was actually okay. And this year it's like click, clack, pop, pop, shit down my face. It just sucks. I wonder if I get my skin removed, if it will help. I think it would probably help. We also took this picture because we took that 2 years ago and we wanted to do it again. But while we were having lunch, it started to hail outside and pour piss down rain. And Phil said, let's go on an animal hunt. He even put his little headset on where he could talk across the bus, across the speakers. And we finally saw some animals. We were so excited because, like, I'm used to Yellowstone just being chock full of bison, right? So we drove down to Hayden Valley, which is where you're supposed to see all of the animals. Look at that little baby. There's 2 of them. They're called red dogs. Look at them out there. I love bison. Also, Phil's favorite animal is a bison, in case anybody was wondering. Whenever an animal or wildlife shows up in the park and it causes a traffic jam, we all chant, animal jam, over and over. We pulled over here just to use the bathroom. I did not get out, but I slowed this clip down because here's some elk. They're girl elk, so they don't have the big horns. There's a boy elk, I think. I don't know. I don't work for National Geographic. Not yet. Hire me, National Geographic. I'm so good at this. The rain stopped whenever we got back to camp, thank God, because I just could not handle another wet night. And since the sun came out, Shelby was teaching Katie how to set up a hammock because Katie had never done it. Shelby's hammock is a double nest hammock from Eno Hammocks. And then I was just minding my own business, sitting at the campsite, and then 2 puppies showed up, and then a 3rd puppy showed up. This one is stupid. Look at his little tongue. He was too cold to walk. He just got to ride. Also, Jessie made everyone friendship bracelets, and she crocheted them herself, and they're so cute, and I'm obsessed with mine. Like, she asked everybody their favorite color, and everybody got their favorite color, and it was so cute. The only thing I want to say is, Jessie, please knit me one like Shelby's, because I also like Shelby's, and I want one like that too. It reminds me of the chakras, and it's so fucking cute. I want it real bad. And they're adjustable, so you can take them off and put them back on, so like you don't have to shower in it. Anyway, back to the hammocking. Now that Shelby has demonstrated how to put her hammock up, she taught Katie how to do it with her own hammock, even though Katie's hammock is a little bit more difficult and ended up on the ground. Also, these little stickers, they just are very sneaky and you don't really see them, but they stick to everything. And Shelby was very upset about it. But don't worry, Phil to the rescue. He had these crazy gloves and he got them all off. 3 cheers for Phil. And Katie looks like a baby coming out of a vagina.